You. Anybody out there? Let's see. Can I get my shit together? Alright, I think for the most part we are good. So welcome to the 500 subscriber live stream, all two of you. It's been a pretty chill day. Nothing too crazy on my parts. I have a few things planned for the live stream. In terms of discussion at least. Well, the title already gives that away for the most part, so yeah. Alright, so I think I'll just give that a little more time, see if anybody else really joins. Let's look over a few things here. I guess if anything, you can say something in the chat in the meantime. Two persons. Yada yada yada. Alright, so rain, sun, or shine. Yeah. Two persons are not. Welcome to the live stream, people. So all going. Sanju Uchiha here. Of course, it is a somewhat special occasion. 500 subs. I mean, I say time and time again. Still a far cry from when I was stuck below 100 subs. So still far from where I want to be, but yo, a lot of persons didn't have to subscribe same way. So here it is, 500 subscribers, and hopefully can get to 1,000 by the end of the year, at least. So yeah. But yeah, welcome, and we have a few things to talk about today. Nothing too crazy, nothing too spicy, or maybe a bit spicy, but yeah. So 500 subs. As I said, just major respects, major shout outs. One of the things I had planned for this live stream was the whole well, as you can tell by the title, the whole Naruto versus Pain discussion. Um I did do a discussion video looking at Obito Uchiha and what worked and what didn't work for me with this character. So to that end, I was kind of just planning to do a video just talking about what worked for me in Naruto versus Pain, or specifically just the whole Pain arc of part 2 of the manga, or Naruto Shippuden, in terms of what worked or what worked for me, or at least what how I feel about it personally in terms of what made it good. So there is that. I mean, we're gonna sprinkle in a little bit of Dragon Ball Super, bit of Boruto Manga here and there. Of course, there is the option of Brawlhalla, but hey. So yeah, there is that. Hold on there. Hold on. Just check something on my phone here. Alright. And yes, I could run some Brawlhalla in the meantime. Task manager. Let's see. I think I am going to run some Brawlhalla. Hopefully this goes well. Welcome, additional 2 persons. Oh, go on. Let's see. Let's close this. Sign in on Steam here. We at Tevin. That man, I realize, man, we have a few things to talk about for this stream, but plan is to run some Brawlhalla. I'll probably talking about a few things here, but yeah, of course, you know, like many things, I've forgotten my Steam password, so yeah. How should I stream using X2? So, QVJ5. Yo, Tevin, like, what's like one of your best memories regarding the whole P arc, though, apart from Jiraiya dying? And I don't know if you consider that the best memory. Oh, who's calling? Give me a sec there. Yeah, sorry about that, peeps. I don't know memes. Yo, the European, well, my fate is greater than yours is really a funny moment for me. I'm always there. I'm always about a monster about that. Especially since Peony is his favorite character. Let's pretty much have Brawlhalla up here. Hold on, let me just adjust a few things. Let's do so. Alright. And transition over here. Oh. How's the quality on your side? Pin arc into the whole arc still. Yeah, I get what I said, Tevin, in terms of that. I mean, honestly, but I think there's something special about the Pin arc in terms of why persons really liked it still. Let's see here. No. Person I was using. Let's try. Oh. Alright, so the way I look at it in terms of what made the Pin arc like really good is this, people. I think like for the first time that's something them in the series at that point. Like the series really moved from the main character Naruto just chasing down Sasuke and the series really started to focus on him for the most part. You know what I mean? Especially since like after the time skip, when he just came back to the village, even though he looked like impressive against Kakashi, in the grand scheme of things, I mean, he wasn't really that impressive. Like, and I usually compare it to like One Piece, like when you compare it to like Luffy's training after the time skip. It just feels like Naruto didn't really do much. I don't think much persons would disagree with me actually. So that's really and truly it. So it kind of felt like at that point in the story, Naruto really and truly, I mean, apart from the whole, Jiraiya dying and he was a character that we most personally were emotionally invested in, then Naruto as a character actually felt like he became the main character of his own story again. And I think that's part of the reason why the Pin arc, some people consider it like the peak in terms of quality writing in the series before the Fourth Great Ninja War, which, had its disappointments here and there. So, you see me? That's what I'm basically saying. So I don't know how you look at it at least, but... Oh shit. Oh shit! Oh shit. Alright. Alright. Double KO. You mean Siege Mode training? Yeah, I mean, Siege Mode, learn to throw the Rasen Shuriken. But if it's the time skip, yeah, I mean, in terms of its base combat ability, it was what? A bigger Rasengan, a bit better tactics, but I mean, he came back with like less Nine Tails control, less Nine Tails control. He was running down Sasuke for the most part still. Um, and really, in comparison to even Sasuke, it just made it seem like he never did nothing over the time skip. So yeah, and as you put it, a lot of his emotional growing during the PN arc was part of the perks. I think why persons really gravitate towards it. Granted, the transition after that for him to like just the whole Talk no Jutsu thing, but the whole obsession with just kind of pushing for the whole, let's talk it out. I don't know, like Naruto became. There was something about Naruto's character in the transition from the PN arc into the Five Kage Summit that, I don't know, that seemed kind of a bit sudden. Could have been panned out a bit more. That and I feel like he could have used Sage Mode a bit more. Like Sage Mode quickly just became overshined by the initial Ninetales chakra mode. That was the next thing too. Oh, by the way, tell me how the quality of the stream is like in terms of like the gameplay here. Is it running smoothly? Because I do have the stream stats and thing here, but I haven't been really looking at it to see. So let me know if like the quality of the gameplay good, if you not stutter too much or anything. Yeah. Chat. Shit. Yeah. Alright, that's one. Need a sword. Rita. I mean, that's one way of looking at it. I mean, Sasuke went from getting bitch slapped by Killer B to just, thinking he can take on all five Kage one time like he's like say Mamadara or something. I don't know why him did I think. It wasn't for a beat him, Mamada did like dog. Yeah. Shut. Ah, nice, nice. So the gameplay runs smoothly too. That's why I make sure, isn't me? I'm gonna set up the stream from yesterday in terms of like the settings I'm gonna use. But I just wanna make sure get my ass kicked here. Yeah. Whoa. Woo. Since it's only really you and one other person, like I figure for the most part you haven't really been keeping up with Boruto fam. But let me know if you are, or probably like you just see like various things throughout YouTube, like thumbnails and thing in terms of what's going on. Because right now, Boruto, the manga at least, not the anime. So yeah, like that's the thing. Like that's the thing we realize. Like I feel like you and a lot of my other friends, a lot of the other Mandem, they haven't like made the complete transition into Boruto, which I think is a fault of the anime still. But the manga, the manga has potential. Trust me. Weird shit. Yeah, I mean, I can't completely disagree with your shit. Is I mean, like, like from the perspective of the anime, I would agree with you. I mean, some people or persons would agree even with the manga. But to me, like the manga has been doing pretty good, and even the problems that persons would say the manga has, I could probably debate them on it for the most part, given that it's monthly at least. try next match here. Oh, Mr. Tevin. But I know this is a spoiler, but I mean, Naruto and Sasuke losing, getting their asses kicked? That probably catches your attention, no? Shit. Shit. Oh wait, hold on there. Hold on. How am I there? Oh. Yeah, true. I think, alright, where the anime for Boruto is concerned, and I did a video about this about probably like 2 weeks ago. It's just that the anime started way too early. Like, literally, when Shippuden ended, I think they had like a week break, and then Boruto started. And then it's not like the manga was anywhere. It's not like the manga was like crazy far, so even though most of the things in the Boruto anime isn't filler technically, I mean it might as well be, which is the reason why I feel like the two of Uno not really transition into it more time. But manga wise, if you ever get around it, I would recommend just reading the manga. Getting my ass kicked over here. Yeah, I mean that's a good way to look upon it, Tevin, in terms of the fact that they're not main characters anymore. But honestly, it was still surprising, honestly, because it's because they ended Shippuden on like basically being like gods, basically, and for the two of them lose. The fact that the two of them lose was wild to me, brother. Like I'm not talking no like no the person would defeat them like struggle for beat them no man. I thought like man just literally embarrass them, brother. If me be honest. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely came last for this match. Alright, that's a good one. That is a good one, David. Yo. I am still disappointed that TFS decided to stop, brother. Like, it would have been cool to see the Boo Saga in TFS, but wow. Alright, let's transition here. Ooh. Yeah, but not gonna lie, like the short videos they've been putting out been totally good. Like the most recent one was this one they put out with Android 18 and Krillin going out on their first date. The Dragon Ball Z shorts. Yeah, so Those have been pretty good. Not lie, honestly. If you haven't been checking it out, I think the ones they put up so far were one with Vegeta and Nappa, one with Goten being born, and yeah, and the recent with Android 18 and stuff. Yeah, it's same thing as 7. But speaking of Dragon Ball, like I figure like most two of them are most on here not really keep up with the Dragon Ball Super manga either. Um, but honestly, the Super manga it's been doing good as well. Honestly, this most recent arc kind of like it's the best opportunity. Like this current arc, it's if it ever manages to get to the anime, if the anime ever comes back. Um, honestly, I think a lot of people would actually love the current arc. But granted, still have to talk about the Broly movie, yo. I mean, it's been well more than a year now since I saw the movie. Like, it's crazy because it's the first time. It was the first time I saw like an anime movie in theaters. Alright, the first time I watched an anime movie in theaters, is I mean, and yo, it was a really nice experience in terms of like the like I don't know how the soundtrack for the movie stay already. I know how they announce it in the fights, the hype we up and thing. And Joe, nah, like just seeing that experience out in the movie theater. We just have hopes that with this whole pandemic situation, hopefully by next year, hopefully the Dragon Ball anime could make a return. Hopefully. At this point, it's as Kemoy puts it, Tevin. It's basically seasonal One Piece. that's that's how I describe Dragon Ball at this point. Yeah, the movie was bro, it was probably like one of the best things to come out of Super, honestly, and that's crazy. Oh, there was a 2.5 Grandpa Gohan. Actually, I'm gonna forget browse back through them channel. Pre it's when we're done. I probably could I just watch it right now. Let me see. YouTube. This transition. Um. Yeah, the freezer part was. Yeah, the freezer part still kills me. Like freezer deserves an Emmy. Yo, As in stopping Super or stopping Dragon Ball after Super. Like I think I'd be content as well, but I feel like there's a lot of potential in the series that they haven't really exploited. Um I just think there's a lot of characters that I could really make up like the next generation if them really just balance things up between Goku and Vegeta, because it's basically the Goku and Vegeta show, obviously, and push things and balance things with, like the multiple universes. I think they could have a decent amount of content for the next 3 to 5 years. But at the same time, and this is something that I've been thinking about where the current arc in the manga is concerned. Like right now in the manga, they're at a nice position to really change up or evolve the combat system. And if they play their cards right, which they probably won't, but hey, um, then I think Dragon Ball can really stand the test of time where the next, say, at least the next 3 to 5 years is concerned. But obviously, at some point, they're gonna have to stop. Toriyama's getting pretty old, but I mean, things are being set up for people to take over. So there's that as well. Um, videos. Let us transition here. Barely there. Let me see. Hopefully, this runs smoothly as well. Like the settings I currently have for the stream, most time when I have it on these settings, like when I'm reacting to something, I get like a lot of stutter. So then just let me know if the stream quality stay consistent. Wait, Slick Weeb? It's about time you joined the chat, brother. Not too bad no, I mean, just having that, 500 stream. 500 stream special, subscriber special. Twist my words here. Alright, well, I'm just taking this episode TFS. Let me play cinema mode. Alright. Makes sense. What? Remember, kids, only you can stop forest fires. That is so random, but totally in line with what TFS stands for. Yo, Jadu. And respect, Slickly, we just need to multiply the amount of subs by like, I don't know, 10,000 now. And just take it from there. Just quit the 9 to 5 after that. Zin, Jano. So is that the audio and video now sync up for you? Shane, Tevin, how honestly? Yeah, definitely. To say the least, we get out of the 9 to 5, honestly, because and I really think about it, and and my other brethren here, Tevin and Shane, will tell you like the 9 to 5 really took up a lot of your time, and trust me, it just feels like a lot of the time you spend in school, it's not really translating to what you think you should be getting work wise, honestly. And sometimes it's only like far and in between you get like a job that you really want, you see me? Oh, Zane. Probably because I have the audio turned down in OBS here for the computer audio. Turn it up if me end up. So is it that when I was running Brawl Hollow not too long ago and then barely did I hear it, or just didn't hear it at all? Yeah, like I totally get to my youth, like, but like I'm gonna tell some of my other friends as well. We're like 9 to 5, come home, do videos for a year on Sanjay Uchiha, and I actually have a next channel, BLA Productions, that in terms of like channel size, way bigger than Sanjay Uchiha. But balancing that work, the two channels, and there's some other things I really want to get up off the ground where income is concerned. Honestly, sometimes it would be good if I had a shadow clone or three. So, all right, hold on. Let me try. Let me turn up the audio here in OBS now. Let me just transition back to something here and try to play something and we'll see if it works. Let me see, let me see, let me see. TFS. Let's TFS Vegeta. Let me just transition here. And then let me know if I hear the audio now from this video. So at least I know say it was the fact that I did have it turned on in OBS. Yeah, for real, man. Alright, hold on. Think I have an idea what the problem is. Do. properties, headphones. Oh, right. I think I have an idea. Oh, right. I think I have an idea. Oh, right. Alright, so basically, what I think the problem was, like within OBS, just because like for the sake of editing, I like having the I like having the audios in different channels basically, so I can just because like for the sake of editing, I like having the I like having the so I just put back the desktop audio on the same channel as the microphone, so it should be mellow now. Hold on. And bitrate to fluctuate. Sorry for the stuttering. The internet has been kind of fluctuating since day. Sorry for the stuttering. The internet has been kind of fluctuating since day. Sorry for the stuttering. The internet has been kind of fluctuating since day. Sorry for the stuttering. The internet has been kind of fluctuating since day. Alright. Sorry for the stuttering. The internet has been kind of fluctuating. Am I the only one hearing me repeat myself? Alright. Sorry for the stuttering. The internet has been kind of fluctuating. Am I the only one hearing me repeat myself? Sorry for the stuttering. The internet has been kind of fluctuating. Am I the only one hearing me repeat myself? Alright. Sorry for the stuttering. The internet has been kind of fluctuating. Am I the only one hearing me repeat myself? I'm totally confused though because I hear this. I'm hearing myself repeat myself. I'm totally confused though because I hear this. I'm hearing myself repeat myself. Hold on. I'm totally confused though because I hear this. I'm hearing myself repeat myself. Jeez, oh peace. Oh, now I get to find phone side too? As in, now I hear me keep that say something over and over? Or is it just me? Alright, I think things have pretty much leveled out now. Yeah, I think we're good to go again. Alright, so I'm gonna basically put everything the audio from a computer upon the same audio channel as yeah, so as I said, I hear the audio a while ago. So if I come over here and transition here. And then turn this. Yeah, that was weird a while ago. Trust me, that threw me for.
Are you okay in there?
Slick weave. Would you ever club with another change of just maybe one? That's cool with all that happens. Yeah, more than likely. I was actually talking to a few other YouTubers like Kohiwa. The plan was to actually get around to a collab, but it just it just hasn't happened yet. It would be cool to actually do like a collab with Naruto Explained, because I've been watching his videos ever since like his Kryptonian scene days. So there's that. But I feel like the person that I'm probably closest to doing like a collab with, because for me I just want, like, where collab is concerned, for it to be like organic, make it natural, not let it be forced. There's this Dragon Ball YouTuber called Rebel Vaughn. More than like him, I might do a collab with him, but more like that might be like a Dragon Ball collab. So yeah, there is that. Wait, William, well, go on, welcome, man, and yo, respect for the shout out. Yeah, 500 subs. Don't know, we just want to multiply it by like 10,000 now. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I'm gonna say it all the while, like, the fact that when I was doing like Dragon Ball only, like, I was stuck like in the 90s and the 80s in terms of subscriber count, and like it's ever since I started coming like the Boruto manga that oh shit, but now I'm getting no data at all. Yeah, it's ever since I started covering like the Boruto manga that things really start booming. And you know, funny enough, in terms of like covering content, the plan for this month, because believe it or not, I've been like on a 3 year a 3 year break from One Piece. Not like because it like dropped in quality, but like I just found myself like just not keeping up with it like before. So I recently got back into One Piece. At chapter like 905 in the manga. So once I catch up, hopefully before this month ends, the plan was to finish catching up by the end of April, but that didn't work out. So I'm actually going to start covering One Piece this month at some point once I catch up. So I only got like 70 something chapters left to actually read and catch up on. So that's the plan. One Piece will be the next thing we cover here. So it'll be like Dragon Ball, Naruto / Boruto, and One Piece. So there's that. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about like One Piece on this channel. I mean, it's wild. And yeah, respect Slickweeb, like I hope so too. I just can't transition back to the bigify the camera. Like I hope so too, because as I've been trying to really mix it up between the Boruto content. I still probably I don't do as much Dragon Ball discussions, but I still at least try to cover the manga every month as well after the Boruto reviews. And I mean, most recently, Tevin here in the chat can tell that I've been doing, well, obviously you see for yourself as well. I've been in Toe of God live reactions. So, and I've actually been enjoying doing those. Like, yeah, so I'm just trying to experiment as, as much as possible still. So, yeah. I'm just gonna, I guess, see how the One Piece content goes. Consider being on like a 3 year hiatus. It's like in terms of certain aspects of the story, like I feel like it's like gone from memory. But in terms of like me enjoying One Piece, I think the passion is still there. It's still, to me, one of the best the best series out there. Yeah, true, true. People have more free time here in the summer with the whole pandemic situation. Honestly, it's been a while. Like, yo, like we could have really foresee this year going this way in terms of the whole pandemic situation because yo, it's wild, honestly. Yeah. Oh, let me pre the trailer, not Tevin. Um, if God of High School is dropping in July, I'll definitely add it to the live reaction lineup because more than likely, by time. Oh wait, hold on, guys. I'm getting a call. Take this. Sorry about that, guys. I'm bridging them. Sure, man. I'm gonna order some stuff for him online. But yeah, yo, 2020 been wild, brother. And I mean, in terms of like anime, well, everything really, everything's been set back when you really look at it. Um, hold on, hold on, hold on. Adult Naruto versus adult Sasuke. Wow, that is that's a hard one. I mean, people usually go with the argument since Sasuke doesn't really have the teal beast to draw from anymore, and Naruto can still do the whole, three-headed double, six parts Rasen Shuriken in terms of like destructive power. I mean, people like by virtue of that usually want to give it to Naruto. But adult Sasuke. I mean, Sasuke does have the whole dimensional thing unlocked right now. Could literally remove Naruto from the battlefield, but yeah, I don't really see Sasuke doing that to Naruto in a fight. It's hard to say. I think I might want to give it to Naruto, but it would be really close same way, honestly. Honestly. I mean, two of them over the course of the end of the war till now, that whole 15-year jump right now, like two of them have improved considerably. Which is why I'm kind of about to the same point, Tevin, where the fact that the two of them got destroyed in the manga as well. But like I might still want to give it to Naruto, but it would be like high difficulty, like really high difficulty. Like Naruto would really come out of that fight like more or less in the same condition he was in in the last fight in the valley at the end. You know what I don't like? What I don't like is that at the end of Naruto, when Sasuke went on his journey of repentance and thing, like they kind of tease you that they're going to have another like friendly fight, not to the death, and we haven't actually seen that fight. I would love to see that like in an OVA or something. That would be cool. Yes, I mean that would be cool. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Sasuke has one arm, but well, true, yeah, true, one arm, but I feel like Sasuke would have still put up a decent match to say the least. So, I don't really want to use the arm thing as a handicap per se. Yo, super swell, super important side note. One of the things about the whole Bleach anime returning possibly next year, the whole news with Bleach and thing, because yo, like I'm of the bandwagon that in terms of the big three as they used to call it, it was for me Bleach and Naruto then One Piece. Like objectively speaking, in terms of like the quality of the writing, that is. But I still love Bleach. But in terms of what do you guys think about Bleach returning next year? Tevin Shin, I doubt you two read the manga in terms of the final arc, but if you did, let me know. But I guess if any of you guys here read the manga for Bleach, then in terms of the final arc, let me know and like what you want to expect. Because honestly, with the right time, the right consultation with Kubo, then I feel like they could flesh out a lot of things that the manga just did not do a good job at. If I'm being honest, for the final arc of Bleach. Eh, Bleach. Shin, you're missing out, bro. Like, yo, the final arc of Bleach was wild, brother. Had like a million and one problems, but it was wild. What about this fight? Kageyama Shiken, I agree. One arm is nothing. Hmm. Yep, honestly, the whole Kaguya versus Momoshiki thing is like highly debatable because You see, because Momoshiki, or at least Fuse Momoshiki, in the grand scheme of things, he didn't seem that impressive against adult Naruto and Sasuke. But if you really power skill it, like adult Naruto and Sasuke are so much more powerful than their war counterparts, it's not even funny. But Momoshiki, like honestly, like Fuse Momoshiki seemed like he was about like 65% of Naruto's full power, or like 65% of Sasuke's full power. And we know in that fight, Sasuke, well, Naruto was drained to 50% of his total power, and Sasuke had to like use a bunch of chakra to teleport everybody over to the dimension. But honestly, I still have, even though people want to say that yeah, Momoshiki is stronger than Kaguya, like it's hard for me personally, even to this day, because to me the only thing that seems to be going for Momoshiki is the whole absorption and like redirect thing. I mean, compared to most shinobi in terms of his base like physical stats and even like hand-to-hand combat, he is top tier in the verse, even if you take that out. But it just really seems hard to really see like Momoshiki beating Kaguya, honestly. Honestly, I don't know. That's just me. So I don't know. I feel like I'd still give it to Kaguya. I mean, I could be wrong, but and I mean, like in terms of the story and lore, I mean, it seems like she was preparing for them, but to me, with the expectation that we're gonna get more Otsutsuki, I feel like the story is gonna eventually turn towards the way of like Kaguya was preparing for persons outside of Momoshiki and Kinshiki. But that's just me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Tiffin, honestly, in terms of the Bleach, it's because a lot of persons, and even me myself, like Bleach in terms of like art quality and animation, like it kind of remain consistent for the most part. So when it drops, like I honestly recommend like watching Bleach to its completion, probably before the anime returns next year. You know what I mean? So at least when it starts, at least you never really catch up. But honestly, Bleach, like I don't know if it's like a shonen thing or a consistent thing, because between Naruto and Bleach, like the war arcs, they had some major disappointments. Honestly, like One Piece, like I'm gonna say it again, One Piece continues to be greatness, and this is why I'm catching back up. I'm planning to cover it here on the channel. Um, Honestly, in terms of the Ishiki thing and the Boruto manga no Slickweeb, I'm still waiting for us to get some more context and information regarding that, because if they were partners, I need to see. Um, yeah, just gonna see. And that could be some fruit to that theory in terms of Kage and Ishiki. Jano, well on. Like Ishiki, that could be possible. Like him being unsealed, and but I think we really need to get some more information regarding the Karma Seal, which we obviously seem like we might get that this month if the Kashin Koji versus Ishiki or Jigen fight is going to take up most of the chapter for this month. So that is still a good theory still. Boom, 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 boom. Hold on. Do, 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 do. Hold on. Do, 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 do. Um, Yeah, for real, that's a good question, Tevin. Like Slickweeb, Chin. Yo, if you guys haven't been checking out Tower of God, like I highly recommend it. Highly, highly. Probably when the season does end though, I might continue into the web to the webtoon or the web comic. Might do some live streams reading it. Because the plan is to do some more live streams actually going forward. So yeah. Yeah, in terms of the whole Jiraiya being revived thing, yeah, Obita didn't revive him. I mean, the excuse on Kabuto's end was, his body is too deep into the sea. But, given the whole statement by Kashin Koji that, yo, I was created to destroy you in the last chapter. I mean, I think going forward, they're going to really, like, tie up some loose ends regarding if he really is, like, a clone or something of Jiraiya. Let's add this to watch later. Yeah. The good part about streams, Shane, is that I mean, whenever I really go back and do any editing, the only thing is that if may plan for like if there were like dedicated segments within the stream I talk about something, unless I can go back and cut them out and then put them as their own video. But for this, I think I'm just gonna let this stream just be on the channel. I don't plan to really kill up myself or stress myself out with like cutting up the stream since we're kind of all over the place regarding what we're talking about here. Yo, on back on topic where the Boruto anime is concerned, like it's someone just transition over here. Like to me, it's still crazy to think that the best episode or the best scene is still the fight against Momoshiki here. Like, yo, like I just wish I was doing live reactions, but when this episode was going on, because yo, like I was losing my mind watching this episode. The best thing to do. Yeah, personally, I feel like that would be the best thing to do regarding the whole Boruto anime in terms of it getting like a hiatus because I think if they do a hiatus, it makes sense like transition to a seasonal format, but that's easier said than done because obviously you have stakeholders in the mix who probably the time slot is booked, and once you have a time slot for an anime, I guess it would be hard pulling it and changing it to a seasonal format here and there. So really did not have to Boruto as a series anime did not have to start just yet, if I'm being honest. With all the extended universe material really, because starting your sequel series 2 weeks after your series ends, like, and even though obviously they started like way before the whole Boruto movie timeline there, like it still didn't matter in the end because the manga's monthly. Like honestly, if I had my way, the Boruto anime would probably just be starting this year. Honestly, if it was like up to me, honestly, and probably like a lot of things could be reworked just to make them a bit more concise, probably a bit more to the point. Because even though the Boruto anime isn't really all that, I can still like it has its moments of brilliance. I can see where it's trying to go for, but a lot of the things are just way too spread out, way too drawn out, I'd say, and they could like rework some of the arcs. Them even if the anime starts like say this year and they wanted to say like, yo, we're still going to do a lot of the arcs they did, like, you know, the whole Miss Village arc and the, you know, Genin graduation exam, and the whole arc with Sumeri is still good, but I think a lot of those arcs could just be reworked. Yeah, like for all intents and purposes, the flash forward was basically just clickbait, brother. Clickbait, because it's like, okay, that to me, I think that drew in Naruto fans, but once they saw that like we're going through this whole slice of life nonsense, then a lot of the fans just dropped off, and that's why even my brethren here in the chat, Tevin and Chin, so I feel like they don't even really continue with with the anime at least. Yes, okay. So that's really and truly it. That's really and truly it, brother. Yo, I mean TFS is great, but I must give like props to Devil Artemis for like honestly Devil Artemis has come a long way in terms of the quality of his content. Like Shane, Devin, like you guys don't watch Devil Artemis's videos, this Cell versus series, it's wild, brother. Like and yeah, before I even play this, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, some of the stuff that Boruto is trying to do as an anime, like I give props to it. And even like the last week's episode, I know with Himawari, like, I enjoyed it because you have this whole war and this whole emphasis on the nations trying to achieve peace. Like for the sequel series, there does need to be some amount of time where you focus on the new generation, the fact that you showcase the piece that was worked for. But I think Boruto as a series has dragged that out way too long. That's the problem. I don't have a problem with them like focusing and emphasizing or showcasing the piece and the fact that the new generation can make decisions that Naruto's generation didn't get to make. Like Himawari in the last episode, like she's trying to decide what to do career-wise, which is relatable. But having that stretch over 150 episodes, no, bro, no. Like there are so many series that gets a lot of the themes I feel like Boruto is going for in considerably less screen time, less episode count, and they do such a better job at it. So that's just me still. So that's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Hold on there. It's taking this. Hopefully.
All right, we're finally here, the Pokemon Center. Oh, great. What's this place for? Well, I taught you how to catch a Pokemon, and I also taught you how to battle one. But It's very important that you heal your Pokemon after every battle, Cell. So you brought me here to heal Pokemon? We haven't even battled today, Kermit. Jigglypuff's fine. Yeah, bro, I'm chilling. Kermit, what the hell? Relax, Cell. He'll be fine. It develops character.
Please, man, why you always gotta do this, man? I can't feel my fucking legs. Oh my god.
A few moments later.
See, he's good as new. Now he's healed and he's ready to go for another battle. It's important to heal your Pokemon, Cell. They'll appreciate you for it.
I hope you burn in hell.
Hold on then.
Yeah, because that Jigglypuff just loves you. Yep, and let me show you how to get one to evolve.
Oh shit, he's back in heat.
Let's see here. Transition. He didn't miss straight the exams. As in the Chunin exams, or because you remember after the whole Miss Village, they eventually got into the Genin graduation exams. Yeah, funny enough, I do. I do watch Long Beach Griffey's videos. Probably not. I don't think I'm subscribed though, but I do. Brother Kermit at the best. Like the dynamic between Kermit and Still is just wild, brother. Like it's stupid, but it works. It's a good question. She and Tevin, everybody else. I mean, what do you think? Kid Sarada versus Kid Sasuke. I mean, both have fire style, both have lightning style. Wow. But at the same time, Sasuke is more Uchiha than Sarada, so in terms of maintaining the Sharingan, it's definitely easier for Sasuke. Definitely easier for Sasuke. I mean, Sarada's no slouch, really. But wait. Is this Kid Sasuke without using the curse seal? The curse mark or what? Because I don't know. Yeah, that's something I said to me. Like Kid Sasuke at what point? Like because I just like Kid Sasuke with the curse seal at any point basically basically wins over on Sarada to me. The only thing I would say though is that Sarada does have a tendency to use Genjutsu more than Sasuke, but I mean, I don't see why Sasuke wouldn't be able to see through it. Alright, so hypothetically speaking, Kid Sasuke without Curse Mark but level 3 Sharingan. Versus I guess what Sarada right now in the manga. Oh, but kind of more complicated because Sakura has kind of started teaching Sarada whole, you know, strength of 100 technique, so she kind of does have that super strength, or at least the basis of it kind of going for her already. Yeah, I think to Tevin, like given the fact that Sarada have that, it might be in Sarada's favor when I really means it. yeah, we might have to get to Sora in this hypothetical situation. But with curse mark, it should be like the normal flow of things. We definitely would have to give it to Sasuke. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, in terms of the current Boruto, where it is no, like it might not be a big problem if Jigen or Ishiki dies. Could be a situation like Orochimaru, as you said. And they probably just introduce like a time limit. They have to like figure things out before he's revived or something. But honestly, these next few chapters are really gonna determine where Boruto as a manga goes, because really the only problem right now, is just the new Tentails code and Kashin Goji. I mean, if Amado is true to his word, they can easily shut down code. It shouldn't be a problem. And I mean, Naruto and Sasuke, collaboratively speaking, they should be able to get rid of the new Tentails. Probably Sasuke and Naruto individually, really and truly, if Kodachi writes them how they should be written power wise. So yeah. So there is that. So yeah, as I said, yeah, I mean Sarada, I mean without curse mark, yeah, I think I would definitely give it to Sasuke without curse mark, sorry, I would definitely probably give it to someday. To Sarada in that instance. Doom doom doom. But honestly, I feel like and they can't let the tentacle get planted over. Honestly, I'd be surprised if it isn't planted where it is right now. No, but unless the dimension it's in is like separate from Earth and not just some remote location on Earth, then if it is Earth, I would be surprised if Gian hasn't actually planted it already. I'd be really surprised. Really surprised. But on a side note, I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually looking forward to bringing the One Piece content to the channel here. Honestly, in terms of reviews, I know like persons like King of Lightning, Taking, Rogers, BS, those guys have like One Piece on lock in terms of like discussions and thing. But at least coming in with some reviews and probably like some live reaction in terms of the weekly chapters, I think could be fun as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. Hopefully it goes well. No pressure, Slick. Boom, boom, boom. Is it the thing is because it is like it's because it's monthly, but uh, the monthly thing is the problem. Probably if they gave him more pages, probably if they had like an extra like 5 or 10 pages, it would work out better, because when you really if you try to convert the whole monthly format to like a weekly format in terms of like page number, Boruto would be doing like probably like 3 chapters a month, give or take. So, and of course, on a regular month, you'd be getting like 4, or depending on how many weeks in a month. Well, obviously 4, but sometimes some weeks overlap. So you might get 4 or 5 chapters in a month. So, in the grand scheme of things, if they had more pages for the Boruto manga, I think it would work out well. Probably like 10 more pages the most. Yeah, true. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, if it really was on Earth, then Naruto should have been able to sense it. So even to that point, I feel like dum dum dum. Should be interested to see if the other TLBs are going to get involved once they actually start talking about the whole new Ten Tails. So there's that. Whoa. Shane, tell me what up to, by the way. I just a chill and I go on easy. Zen. In terms of new TLBs, I mean that could be interesting. I guess with every potential theory or plot point, it just depends on how it's handled. I don't know how I feel about new TLBs though. What I'd want to see is rather like Hagoromo, the Siege, the 6 parts make a comeback. Alright, Legend of Zelda. Sounds good, sounds good. I might, let me see, times at 10. I might send the stream in the next 10 minutes or so. It's crazy to see how fast time flies. I've almost been streaming for 2 hours here. That's insane. And funny enough, I wasn't actually even planning to stream for this long. I was planning to stream for like probably like around that 1 hour, 1.5 hour time. But I mean, it's a stream and we're just all here chilling, really. So yeah, nothing too crazy to be expected. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I really need to get back into, and I haven't played in a while, is Pokemon Revolution Online. Like, yo, probably at some point we need to get back into that. Yeah, but all in due time. I feel like Sasuke getting back another arm is going to come down to probably him and Naruto having like a conversation. Like Naruto's like, yo, bro, I know you you don't want the next arm to just remind you of like the whole, shit that I went through for you, but we kind of need to get the next arm. I feel like it's gonna be like a convo between the two of them, and they kind of hash it out, and Sasuke gets something. That or Susanoo arm, I don't know, man. Susanoo arm. Mm, 10-19. Well, I've been thinking, well, not really thinking, but thinking about it now. I'm wondering when to do like another stream. Hard to say. Yeah, I mean, I know. But we will be streaming more often. That much I can guarantee. Boom, boom, boom. Well, that would be good as well, Slick. Ah, boy, damn it! Yeah, killed me, brother. Yeah, instead of just poking them on the forehead, even though that's very symbolic, where Sasuke's whole life is concerned, and conveys all that it needs to convey. But that would be good. Same way if you got an arm just to hug them. I think I might end this with one more thing. Like, how do you guys think the whole, like, if Naruto and Sasuke were to die in Boruto, which is a high possibility, like, how do you think that should be handled? because honestly, if they're gonna kill the two of them off or one of them, it has to be handled with 200% quality writing. Yes, be. Yeah. But I just throw the possibility out there. But yeah, it would be good if they don't die. It'd be nice to see them live to old age. That would be funny. That'd be funny and interesting. But the way I see it though is that I don't know, I feel like if not Naruto and Sasuke, there will be persons in Naruto's generation that might die. Uh, Shane Minos, I wouldn't want to leave it dead, but that it's gate looking pretty tempting. Even though Jesus Uzumaki can probably so if they're still writing them properly, you should be able to stop the gates effects. I don't think. Yeah, having the two of them go through it would be a bummer, really and truly. But honestly, if it's to happen to me, that should be something that's reserved until like late in the game. Because the thing is, at the end of the day, Boruto will not be if the writers stay true to their original plan. Then Boruto isn't going to be as long as Naruto. Like I did a video like covering an article about it probably 2 years ago, probably three. If memory serves right, I calculated Boruto to end probably in 2023 or 2024. Memory serves right. So in the grand scheme of things, not as long, probably half as long. You really think about it. Consider Boruto started in 2016. Yeah. So yeah, the manga at least. Mm, 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 well, true. Yeah, I guess Sarada could. Well, Sasuke could give Sarada his Rinnegan and his Sharingan, and she could get EMS that way and Rinnegan. Yeah, I guess that would be equivalent to a 6 parts power up because honestly, anything lower than 6 parts right now is either 6 parts or one thing Tevin and Shane is that and everybody else is that there's a heavy emphasis on technology within the series. So if it's not 6 parts powers or anything like that, then characters gonna need like some serious tech to level the playing field with the coming fights really. But as I was saying earlier, still all in all, Boruto might last until 2023, 2024. So yeah. Granted, when the anime really starts to cover a lot of these things, trust me, I think you guys are gonna be really invested in getting back in. I'm probably just skipping over the stuff that you don't want to see. Yeah, funny enough, tomorrow I'm supposed to head on the road to help my boss with a stream for our church apparently. Really actually doesn't really need me to come, but just because I'm the one kind of used to doing all the whole stream and I'm kind of used to the whole YouTube setup, he wants that extra insurance, so yeah. But Honestly, I don't think Boruto really needs Rinnegan. Really, I mean, with the whole karma seal and I talked about it before that if it's a case he's going to eventually tap into Momoshiki's powers, like consciously, he is pretty much already in the same tier as Naruto and Sasuke. Once he's able to tap into that power like consciously, the level 2 karma. So, but she's not able to right now. But yes, I don't think. And if he's going to get like the Jogan, the eye technique, then I don't think Boruto needs any tail beast or any other eye techniques. But I guess we'll see. But 10:26. Alright, peeps, yo. I think it's that time still. Just major respect, same way, coming up for the special stream, as I put it. I mean, let's see if we can get things up to 1,000 subscribers and beyond. It's been a long time coming where this channel is concerned. In a lot of instances, I feel like some persons might look at me and say, "Oh, probably it probably wouldn't have continued with this channel based on how slow it's been growing over the last few years." But at the end of the day, I kind of enjoy. Well, I do enjoy talking about all these things, so hence why I continue anyway. And I mean, the growth between last year and now, still pretty good. Still not where I want to be, but it's growing slowly. Slow growth is better than no growth. Just crowd like, yeah, trust me. Once Boruto is able to tap into everything at will, the man is going to be wild, brother. Wild. But yeah. Yeah, bros. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Respect Shane, Tevin, Slickweeb, everybody else that's here. Respect for coming on. Just yeah. But anyway, I'm just plan for probably just chill for the rest of the night and think. Probably watch some Harley Quinn. Definitely recommend that series. And yeah, the stream went pretty well, I'd say, as well. So yeah. But yeah, that's all I have for this one, guys. I'll see you in next one.